Come on, we're almost there. Just a little further, my dear. I know the forest can feel endless at night, but trust me, this place is worth it. It's one of my favourite spots. A secret place only very few know of. Well, here we are. Beautiful, isn't it? I treat this place like my personal little hideout, my tiny glade to relax in. I'm happy you think so. I would be careful though. Sometimes deer come out here to graze, and it's close to mating season, so bucks are on the frisk about now. Now you look worried. It's okay. You're safe with me. I just hate to be interrupted. Now, come on. Sit with me while the night is still young. Look up. It never ceases to amaze me how endless that abyss above us is. It feels infinite. But somehow, at the same time, it feels as if you could just reach out and touch the very stars that hang over us. I used to come out here when I needed to think. The stars, they've always been my silent companions, immortal as I am, and always present. They remind me that, no matter how small we feel, we're a part of something much larger than ourselves. There I go again, lamenting. I suppose you're used to it by now, aren't you? I'm happy you don't mind it. I don't think I could go very long without preaching on nature's power or regaling past stories of mine to you. I hope all my rambling doesn't bore you, my sweet. Certainly not. Oh, you were too nice to me, little one. Well, if you're giving me free rein to continue, then I shall. You know, it's funny. For the longest time, I honestly thought I was meant to be alone. Not that I minded, really. The forest has always been my home, and it offered everything I needed. The trees, the rivers, the stars. They've always kept me company. But I suppose it's not quite the same, is it? When you first stumbled into the sanctuary, into my life, I thought you were just another passerby. A person who would leave my life as fast as you entered it. But then, you stayed. You listened. I could see the wonder in your eyes. It reminded me of how I used to feel when I first discovered the magic of this place. Each time you returned, it felt different. Different to when I was just here by myself. Brighter. Like the forest itself was waking up. And then I realized it wasn't just the trees or the stars that could make me feel whole. It was you as well. You have this way of bringing warmth wherever you go. It's hard to explain, but every time I see you, it feels like the world gets just a little lighter. I can only possibly hope you feel the same way around me, but I really shouldn't get too cocky now, should I? If you like me so confident, then maybe I should act like that more often then. Now, shh. Let me continue my morsel. I started to, look forward to your visits a little more each time. More than anything else, really. Listening to your stories, watching the way your eyes light up when you talk about things you love. Even the quiet moments when we would just sit together, and when I wrap you up in my tails and just baby you. Do you remember the time we sat by the river for hours, just watching the water flow? We didn't say a thing, yet it felt just perfect. Like everything in that moment was exactly as it should be. I have come to treasure those moments, the simple ones especially. They remind me that life doesn't just have to be grand or magical all the time. Sometimes it's the quiet, shared moments that matter the most. You've given me something I didn't even know I was missing. A sense of connection. A feeling that maybe I'm not as alone as I thought. It's been so long since I felt that way. I know I don't say it often, but thank you for being here, for coming back. You don't have to say anything back, really. It's okay. It's just, you didn't need to, you know? You could have just gone on with your life, forgetting about this strange fox spirit in the woods. Kept on thinking I was just an odd dream. But you didn't. And that means more to me than words can ever say. I suppose you're right. Sometimes things happen for a reason. Perhaps the forest guided you here, or perhaps it was just fate. Either way, I'm grateful. I've always believed the forest's magic has a way of bringing people together when they need it most. And I think I needed you. You've become a part of this place, a part of my world, and I can't imagine it without you now. Every time you leave, I find myself counting the days until you return, wondering if you'll come back, hoping. And when you do, it feels like the whole forest comes alive again, like it's been waiting, just like me. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, so tonight, under these stars, I just wanted you to know all this. That's kind of me to say. Thank you. There's something else I wanted to tell you. Something that's been on my mind for a while now, but I wasn't sure how to say it. I've always believed that words have power, that once you speak them, there's no taking them back. And what I'm about to say, it's something I've never shared with anyone. I care about you more than I thought possible. It's more than just a friendship. It's deeper, stronger. You've become everything to me. I've spent centuries watching the world change. People come and go, seasons shift, but nothing really stayed the same. Until you. You've given me something I never thought I'd have again. Hope. A reason to look forward to each day. I know this might be overwhelming, but I need you to know how much you mean to me. How much I want you to stay. You know by now that I will outlive you. Kitsunes and humans may share the same world, but we do not share lifespans. But there is one way. You see, Kitsune like me, we have the power to form bonds, special, sacred connections with those we love. It's not just a promise, it's a pact, a binding of souls. If you choose to accept, this bond would tie us together. It would make you like me, immortal, speechless. We'd be connected forever, no matter what happens. I know this is a lot to ask, and I would never want to pressure you into something so serious, but I couldn't bear the thought of losing you. Not now. Not ever. I understand if you need time to think it over. Just know that whatever you decide, I'll always be here for you. Always. You've brought so much light into my life, more than you'll ever know. And if there's even a chance we could share that light forever, I want to give you that choice. So, what do you think? You mean it? You want to stay with me? Forever? I can't believe it. You made me so happy. Happier than I've been in centuries. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Close your eyes for me. This will only take a moment. By the stars above and the earth below, by the winds that whisper and the rivers that flow, I bind our souls entwined as one. A love eternal, never to be undone. It's done. We're bound now. Forever. I can feel it. You're a part of me now, and I'm a part of you. Thank you for trusting me, for choosing me. I was going to wait, take you back to the sanctuary, make it special, romantic, but I can't. Not anymore. Not after this. I need you. Do you feel it too? This pull, this connection between us. It's overwhelming, isn't it? I want to feel everything. Every heartbeat, every breath, every moment with you. Let's make this moment ours, my love. Just us and the stars.